working.
Yeah, boy, I know that one.
We're live.
And then even mom called us up. Said, I need your help getting ready. Becky and I had to go over there and clean out all of the clothes. Oh,
Hey, Ray.
yes.
Live.
Oh, hola.
Welcome to another episode of D&D with Newbs.
Yeah, live.
Believe it is episode 46.
That's
I think
correct.
so.
All right. And we had an exciting episode last week, continuation of the battle from the week prior. And we had a little bit of a cliffhanger. So who wants to do our
I think in light of what
Wasn't
just
Wraith
happened,
gonna do
I
it?
think Jack, Koozie, or Wraith should do.
Yep,
I think Wraith-
But before we start, I do want to go ahead and award 1 point of inspiration to Wraith for coming
What?
up with the locate object spell last week, which
Oh.
may have saved the party.
Oh,
That's
Look
a
at-
very good
Wow.
point.
Yeah.
I will
Okay,
say
cool.
that,
That's
yep.
nice to know. Good job.
all
That's a-
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good thought there.
Yeah, because it did keep us. At least we knew basically where he was.
Because he could have
Wow.
escaped.
Yeah, he could have. We
then
couldn't
we
see
had
him,
to
but
find
I
him
thought that
again.
was all right.
So Jack,
I
you gonna
got
do the recap? It's a pretty short one. And
Yeah,
I
was
think the
Go,
recap,
Jack.
Do it, Wraith.
Yeah, King
No.
Kong
No.
whooped ass.
I thought you wrote down all the
That
stuff.
was last week.
That was the
King
week
Kong
before.
whooped
Yes.
ass. That's what I know.
He can give you an old recap.
Yeah.
Here's a recap from 2 days ago.
And it'd be a lot longer than the one that we heard.
Okay.
I had all kinds of stuff in there, fun stuff.
Oh.
I'll
All
do
right.
one pretty quick, but this is cool. I got a point of inspiration.
Just make sure you use it.
Okay, so we were fighting Devlin, right?
Dead.
Delvin, close enough.
Little punk ass tiefling.
He's dead. Who cares?
Yeah.
Thank you,
Names are irrelevant when you're
Montresor.
dead.
Yeah, and Rogar and Wraith each took a swat to slice him into bits, and I believe it was Balazar got his invis ring
Yep.
and a couple hundred gold. That he didn't have much, so he either sold all his stuff or he was just a thief to begin with.
I'm gonna say the latter,
Yeah.
and not the
Yeah,
kind of.
but he had pretty good skills because he called up those 5 earth elementals. I wonder what.
It was just that invis ring. If he didn't have that invis ring, he would have been dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so then we took a long rest in the tent, and we packed up his wagon that's now our wagon, and we started heading into. We're heading still to Paradiso, and on the way, we had no rolls, nothing. Everything went good and smooth because we wanted to hurry through. So
Yeah.
And then the next obstacle that came in, we see 4 halflings sitting in the street, and Yggdrasil, flying as a bird, landed near him and heard him saying that one was going to be the good guy, one was going to be the bad guy, while the other one or two of them went around and tried to pick our pockets. But then when we showed up, they saw who was in the party, and one of them said, "Jack, is that you?"
And that is where we left off. Take your point of inspiration.
All right.
I was pretty good retail.
Absolutely.
For no notes.
I know. See that? It's good for your brain. See, this is the kind of stuff that old people have to do.
For
Oh,
Los
you're
Viejos-
right.
For Los Viejos, it's real good.
No lie.
All right. So, as you're standing in the middle of the street,
Oh, it's a street now. It's not a
a
path.
road. It's like a cobblestone
Paved.
road. You do not recognize these people, but then again, you lost your memory a while back.
Exactly.
So,
Yep. I've got my questions ready.
yeah. So they're like, Jack, where have you been? The
Who's
guy-
asking? What's your name?
You don't recognize me?
Just curious. What's your name?
It's me, Jericho.
And where do you hail from, Jericho?
Around, just like you.
The land of Israel.
And who are your friends' names?
Jericho, these people have been your friends for your whole life. What are you talking about?
Okay, just to let you know, I was being a little cautious, but a few months back, I fell off a waterfall and hit my head and lost my koozie, and I don't remember who I am or where I'm from. I just picked the name Jack. I guess I remembered that from somewhere.
You and your damn koozie.
Yeah, it's got me in trouble more than once.
Do you realize how many times you lost that damn thing?
This time might be for good.
Do you remember
Last
that
I
time
saw, I was flying away.
we had to sneak into that Mage's Tower that one time that you left it in the middle of a job? Come on, man.
Okay, now I believe you know me.
He's like, you used to be the leader of this gang, man.
Like I said, I lost my memory. I was
Oh,
hoping
you were a thug.
jostled back, but I can't remember.
Jack
Well-
the Thug Koozie.
Well, how about we all go to Paradiso and we get some drinks on us and we'll catch up.
Okay, I'm with this group now, and I'm not the only one making decisions. But what do you say, group?
Hey, drinks are on us for all of us.
Hey,
Well, I know Rogar's in.
there's
Well,
Rogar's on his way.
Well, I'm fine as long as y'all lead the way.
Yep. All right.
Do
Hey,
they notice me yet? Because I'm still like flying around.
Yeah, you did swoop down and they did notice a bird earlier, but seeing Jack, they completely forgotten about the bird.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna stay as a bird and like
Keep an eye on
follow
Just-
and
yeah,
try
yeah.
to see if
That
anything, like if our
Yep.
party's split, if their story changes.
That
Exactly.
works.
them. Yep. That sounds good.
I'm not a warhorse anymore, am I?
I think you were still a warhorse. at
You
this
were
point.
still, but yeah,
Okay.
we'll hook up the halflings.
I mean, you can break concentration on any time you want to, and
No, well, no, so I'm still a horse.
I'm surprised he's still concentrating, honestly.
I'm
So,
gonna
you guys
turn you into a frog.
continue on down the road. Jericho and the others are walking along, and so you notice that there's one that wears kind of like a cloth over the bottom half of his face, and Jericho says that his name is Fendel. He doesn't talk much,
Bum, bum, bum.
and there are two that look identical. Those are twins. Their names are Dally and Bally.
Dally and Bally.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna get confused with that one.
No, you're gonna get confused with that one.
What?
It rhymes with Bally, so I got it.
Of course, that was an accident.
Right.
Of course.
So you guys are heading down the road, and he's just telling you like random stories about like Jack when he was a younger halfling, just running around with these guys, and
Causing mischief. And
causing mischief, stealing stuff from people. Nothing like super evil or anything. Just being pickpockets.
Typical rogue
you
stuff.
got to work your craft.
Typical rogue stuff, yeah. And apparently, these guys really respect Jack. Jack has been like Jack was their leader for a long time until he disappeared.
Damn.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was in such esteemed
That's right.
company.
Hey, dudes, I'll pick all your pockets.
Yeah,
Get 'em.
and Jericho says, "I've never seen anybody with a finder with a set of lock picks. I mean, the guy could pick a lock into hell."
Yeah.
Huh.
We've seen him pick a few locks and
Yep.
In
on
blow a
certain
couple,
places,
too. Yeah.
and
That's
he's
'cause
almost got
take
us
a dart
killed a
to
few
the face.
times.
Hey, all good traps come with
Yeah.
some negatives.
Occasionally you miss something.
Yeah.
And with all the conversation and the story, the trip to Paradiso goes really quickly. You guys were already, a good portion of the way there, and it's starting to get about sunset, a little bit past sunset whenever you reach the gates of Paradiso. And when you get to Paradiso, you notice that the entire city is walled off with about a 20-foot wall of sandstone. But you see large pillars and like domed towers, and it looks like something out of like Aladdin, like with like the
Mhm.
Taj
Correct.
Mahal type towers and stuff.
I love
And,
Aladdin.
it's really it's you've never seen anything quite like this.
This stream sponsored by Disney.
Watch it.
Hashtag
You'll
not
probably
sponsored.
get.
Hashtag could be sponsored.
Probably about to be shut down by saying the
I
name
know. That's what I was
Aladdin.
gonna say. They'll shut you down.
Hey, Aladdin was around long before Disney.
Yeah.
I never said it was Disney's Aladdin.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah,
That's
good
right.
one.
You
Yeah,
just-
Aladdin's way back.
Just
This is the
technically
way
did,
back.
right?
Oops. Okay. Anyway. So you guys go through the gates. There are no guards guarding the gates. The gates are wide open, and you don't
Sounds
really
safe.
see much of a presence of guards or anything like that in this city.
Hmm.
Are there a
Must be
lot
weary,
of people, or is
gentlemen.
it pretty deserted?
So this town just got jacked up by somebody with their koozie.
And you see like people in like little booths that they have set up that are like yelling, trying to sell their wares. They've got exotic fruits and clothing and all sorts of different things. If there's anything you would be interested in purchasing.
Well, since the treasurer is currently a vulture, it could be difficult. I assume they'll
Yeah,
be
you
here
can
a
come
while.
on-
Yeah,
And-
and we can always find out what we're going to need before and before we
Yeah,
leave,
see-
we can stock up. But we
Yeah,
don't
we were
know
coming
right
here
now
to
what
get something, right?
Right, we're
What were
coming
we-
here to get information.
Oh yeah.
So Jericho says, I know a really good tavern down here. Why don't we go down and get some
Sounds
drinks
good. Get a meal and have some drinks.
here? Okay. So
You guys gonna pick our pockets when they're drunk.
Yeah.
So you guys go into this like building that's completely made of sandstone, and you smell like this really good smelling meat, some sort of roast that you're not sure exactly what kind of meat it is, but man, it smells delicious.
Mystery
And-
meat's my favorite.
That's all right. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It smells
Does
good.
does Grief like get excited by this smell?
Grief is like, why would you cook perfectly good meat?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
So,
That's all right.
Yeah.
He can pull out his arm out of his backpack. So
And at this point, Grief is no longer in his halfling form. He's walking around as a goblin, and nobody gives him a second look.
yeah, that's what they said. Oasis.
is there a
should-
lot of goblins
Yeah,
eating in
goblin.
here?
You see one other goblin in the tavern, and he's just he's actually sitting at the bar with his feet dangling off the stool, and he's like just pounding down drinks.
Does he know Rogar?
I'll take that as a compliment. Thank you.
It was. Yeah.
And so there's a nice big table at the back of the place that no one has sat at yet. The bar is just starting to get a little bit busy. Like, you guys are just past sunset, so like, people are starting to come out for the evening's activities. But there's still a nice sized table in the back.
All right.
And
Yep, let's go grab it.
yeah, so you guys go and sit down. What are you doing at this point, Yadrsil?
I'm still outside as a bird. I think I'm gonna come in after. I'm gonna be the fashionably late person.
Yeah, I think you should do that. You need to join us.
Oh, I'll be there. But I'm listening
So-
through the. I'm like on the roof of the building.
I'm gonna change back into my human form, or my human form.
Where
My
were
dragonborn form.
He
you?
was still a horse.
He was
I
hitched
was
up
helping
to
draw
he
in
was
the
hitched up to the wagon.
Yeah,
And-
some of
and-
us actually did work.
And as they see you turn into a dragonborn, they're like, "What the hell was that?"
Sup?
And
We needed extra pulling power.
One
And
of the
he's
twin-
got the ability.
One of the twins, you're not really sure which one it is, because they look identical, and they're even wearing identical clothing. It's kind of creepy.
Great.
Can all of you guys do that?
No.
Maybe.
That's just
Only some.
weird. Why would you want to be a horse?
To help us
not
pull the
see-
cart.
Yeah.
We
Not
only
see
have
how big that horse was?
exactly. I do work, son.
Hey, whatever floats your boat, man. All right, so
Or in this case, pull our wagon cart. Hey.
Yes.
let's go get drunk.
That sounds
Why,
good.
why would we do that? Oh, I know.
So you guys go in and sit down at the table, and you notice that Bally, he's like, I'll be right back, guys. You guys go ahead and order. I'm gonna procure our payment.
Oh.
What?
Procure our pay. Oh, he's going to go. Hey, Bally, not in my presence, please.
What does that mean?
What are you talking about? I'm just gonna go procure our
Hey.
payment. That's all.
I've been watching you. I know what you're going to procure.
Why don't you do us all a favor and just face the wall over here?
Hang
I
on.
think that's a great idea. Hey, hey, Wraith, look at this beer. Look at this. coffee.
You know Wraith likes those elvish wines.
We can pay our own way. If you need to do that, we'll take care of our part of the bill.
Hey.
I don't want to eat on ill-gotten gains.
Well, you can pay for your own. I'll pay for everybody else's. You just
All right. That's
so-
fair enough.
So he slinks off, and like, you guys look away for just a second and look back, and you don't even see him at all. Like, he just almost vanished. And Jack, you almost feel like a little sense of pride because you were these kind of guys. These is their mentor almost. You don't know,
Yeah.
you know that from what you've been told, but you feel a little bit of a sense of pride that he could be that stealthy. And just about like 10 minutes later, he comes back and he puts like a sack of gold on the table, and he's like, I probably got a little bit more than what we need to feed ourselves, but hey, who
There's
cares?
always tomorrow's food. What?
And so,
What?
he.
I believe
calls
it's taken
the
6.
waitress
I thought 2 of the
over,
plasma
and,
went
the
through.
waitress
You
comes
did
over
5?
and says, "Well, what could I get for you all?" And he's like, "Let me get some of that meat, whatever that is. It's smelling really good. What is
Yeah.
that, by the way?" And they were like, "Oh, that's alpaca."
Hmm.
Oh, cool. I'll pack a bunch of it up.
I
We
like
serve them-
alpaca.
Yeah, we serve them in tacos too. So if you're interested in that.
I want 10 of those tacos right now with a giant mug of the best lager you have.
I'll second that one.
Yeah, I'll
Second.
go with the mug, but I'll just take 3 tacos. I'm not eating-
Definitely 10. Definitely.
And he looks at you, Wraitha. She looks at you. What will you be having?
I'll be eating at the bar.
He'll have one of those, I think they call them kale salads in some way.
With the cilantro lime dressing.
Yeah, that.
Ah, sounds delicious.
All right, so
Trying to watch his figure, sorry.
In the meantime, I am going to step outside and see about finding our other missing partner. And I tell the group here that we do have another person coming along, and I want to go find him.
All right, that'll work.
And,
So I'm going to step outside of the barn. We'll be back in a little bit.
yeah, and Jericho says, "Why don't you just go ahead and bring a cask of that lager instead of just a mug?"
Yep, great idea.
There we
Give me
go.
a straw while you're at it.
Oh,
Oh, Taz.
Yeah,
Thanks, man.
and
for
Wraith
6
walks
months.
away shaking his head.
Wraith
going,
loves his kale
"Oh."
salad.
Ugh.
It's gonna be a long night.
Yeah.
It's going to be a long night. But I
That's
step
fine.
outside of the bar.
All right, so you guys are there
Sparks
for a
up a
while. You're
cigar.
drinking. You're telling stories. You guys tell. You guys don't tell anything sensitive, but you guys tell some of your adventures to the halflings, and they tell some of like the stories about how Jack used to like break into like the places that people didn't think were possible to be broken into, and
Yep, that's what I would do.
how like one time he had pissed off a sorcerer and like the sorcerer had polymorphed him into a frog, and like they had to keep him in like their pocket and make sure he was okay until like the spell wore off. And
Oops.
yeah. But just like funny, like catching up kind of stories.
So
and
I was gonna say, Wraith's outside now?
I'm
Yeah.
outside talking to you.
Well, I'm on the roof. So
Well,
you're
I'm looking up at the roof saying, when are you going to transform? We've got this group down here. We got to get back in there.
well. I guess since nothing seems out of the ordinary, I'll come back in.
Good.
You should. I say over
Yeah,
the
you can
earrings,
always switch back into a lizard or something.
You should bust through the door,
Mouse.
giant bear, just to scare the hell out of.
Yeah, we don't need
That
to
would be hilarious.
Yeah, we're not trying to
Do
rile up the
it.
place and
freak
get
out the
thrown
whole
out.
town where they'll
Yeah.
be
Do it.
suspicious of
Do
us.
it. No balls. Do it.
Nope. So
Do it.
I fly down like into the alley
Polymorph him as
and
he
then
comes in.
turn back
King
in.
Kong.
I turn back into my normal self, and I guess
cast
Wraith and I will.
polymorph on Yad, and I choose T-Rex.
I think you're out of polymorph abilities.
No, I'm not actually.
How many level 4 spells do you get?
3?
Damn.
So you
Can't-
had yourself
can't-
roll a,
I need to resist
Here we
this.
go. This
you
is the
can
ruin.
resist it to roll a saving throw.
Wisdom.
Is it wisdom?
Oh my
You really
gosh, what are
threw it,
you
Rex?
doing? Not T-Rex.
That's what he said.
Yeah, I did.
I,
Yeah,
wa-
that's what T-Rex
I
said.
walk into the bar and now I might be a T-Rex.
All right, so it is wisdom saving throw.
But I'm next to Wraith, so I have advantage.
Yes, that's true.
Cool.
Yeah,
Good
24.
thing.
You shit don't even touch me. I deflect that and say, "What are you doing? I am not ready. We're not trying to scare the
You just
frickin'
used
world."
up a spell.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
about to take a long nap after I drew this.
yeah, and if I get my little T-Rex arms, how am I supposed to hold a wine?
Well, that sounds
That's
like a
right.
big problem.
If he's got a glass in his arm,
You problem?
So I guess we'll walk up to.
So,
when
yeah, then I walk back to the table.
I see Bally and Dally and Jericho. That's the three of. There's fourth guy, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
Dindle.
Findle.
Yeah, it's like, what's up, shorties?
So, I mean, the conversation, everything's been going well. Like everything seems in order, right?
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, so
Yeah,
far
except
they've done
everybody's a little
nothing.
drunker.
well,
Yeah, Yeah,
They've
we
been
all got
swilling
good-
the ale.
good buzz
Who's
going
drunk?
because we've already polished
Not
off
me.
half that cask.
Not me.
I'm not
Well, I'm
casting
littler. I
random
got
spells.
a bit of a buzz going.
I think I might just stick with water for
Here,
now.
watch me stand on my head.
I can juggle for him now.
So they see you walk in, like, is he with you guys?
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he's like does stuff.
How did you follow us here?
I'm like a wizard.
But cooler and more wild.
I'm a wild
like, well-
wizard.
Well, come on in, and we'll get you some tacos.
I do like some tacos.
Cool.
So
He's
yeah,
gonna need about 10.
I'm
I'll
gonna
need 10
I'm gonna
as
get
well.
2 carnitas and 1 asada.
Carne asada, baby.
He'll actually take 10. I'm gonna
Yeah.
eat half of those.
Not if I get to him first.
Oh god. So I'm trying to eat my tacos with 2 arms
You might
up,
as well
trying
order 20. Yeah.
to block off the 2 dragonborns trying to eat my tacos.
Is like sitting in the middle of 2 dragonborn with them reaching over on the plate.
My taco.
Wherever he's taking a taco, like yeah.
It's a lot over some tacos.
We're brothers. This is what we do.
Yeah.
How it
Oh, we
happens.
lost you, Montresor.
Oh shit!
I guess.
Son of a! I spilled coffee.
Oh.
Be right back.
How does
So-
what is
There,
what is
there
coffee?
you are.
What is this
so-
coffee?
Oh, coffee's around in this world. That's how you sober up. In the
Well,
world.
he can say he spilt an ale.
Is that?
But you guys are going through the night, and it's a fun evening. there's laughs, there's stories, there's food, there's drink, and it's getting pretty late, and like um the the guys say, so Jack, what are you doing these days? Like, what brought you out to Oasis?
And I whispered to my friends in the ring, should I tell them much, or just,
No.
I mean, tell them a little, or not tell them anything at all? Just we're out here on vacation.
I'm looking at him drunk, going like this.
No, they're not dumb. They obviously know that
That's
we're the
right.
adventuring type. Just
Yeah.
tell them that we're adventurers that seek fame and wealth. That's what
All
we've
right.
been doing. We've been looking for our next gig everywhere we go.
All right.
A no gig, huh?
Yeah, no, see, okay, that was talking to them. Now I'm talking to Jericho. Yeah, after I lost my memory, I wandered around for, I don't know remember how long, and never could find my koozie. So I went to the next major town, and I found this group and hooked up with them. And ever since I hooked up with them, we've become good friends, and we've just been out adventuring. We were in the Undermountain, and did some adventures there. Went back to the big place. Did some adventuring there. Decided,
place.
hey, we gotta go visit the desert. So we
It
decided
should be
to
in
come
your
out
car.
to the Oasis and check
Still
it out.
has some memory loss there, but
Yeah. Yeah.
it's not all
Memory
coming
fades
back
in
at
and out.
once.
Well, we're really glad that you're alive. You know, like we really all thought you were dead. It's good to see you, Jack. Are you guys?
I have a question. I have a
Yeah.
question for you,
ahead.
Jericho. How did y'all get separated?
That's a good question. We were in camp one night and woke up and Jack was gone.
What do you mean he was just gone?
He chased his koozie.
We were planning a job on a little keep out in Allendring. It was like on the outskirts of Allendring, and we made camp for the night. We were planning on going in first thing in the morning to try to procure some stuff because the head of the household was going to be out. When we camped for the night, we woke up in the morning and Jack was gone.
Whereabouts in Allendring?
The eastern, right outside the city limits on the eastern side.
Was it a tiefling house?
No. It's humans, as far as I remember.
Anything notable about the humans?
They were rich. There were rumors that they practiced in the arcane arts, but that's all we knew. But
No names, nothing else that would help.
What brought you to Oasis?
Oasis. Well, funny you should ask that. We've
were
been
looking for
hired to
Jack.
do a little bit of a job, and when we got here, we realized we were in a little bit over our heads.
What job were you hired to do?
So
I don't think you
apparently,
want to know, Race. Really don't. Think
Well,
you
except for they were hired. This isn't one that they made up. They were hired.
in Paradiso, there is a necromancer who lives here, a very wealthy necromancer.
I was gonna tell him what's up.
Supposedly a very evil dude. Apparently does experiments on people and stuff, but nobody's actually been able to catch him in the act, or actually, find evidence. So we've been hired to break into his house, find the evidence, and we're allowed to keep whatever we find there as far as non-evidence, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, and what's the problem?
And why was it over your head?
He's a necromancer.
Basically, yeah. We got there, and it seemed really, really creepy. We got scared. I'll be honest, we got scared. But doesn't seem like it would be scary for a group of adventurers like yourselves.
I think he's got a point there.
I just want to go see.
And I'm not at all sure, whispering to my comrades, that this couldn't be connected.
See, I'm wondering about that myself.
Who's got the best? Who gets the insight bonus?
Insight.
Who's got wisdom?
I have wisdom. I have high wisdom. I don't get a bonus to it, but I do have high wisdom.
I whisper to Yadrsil, something seems off about this whole thing.
That's kind of why I was sliding
And
in late, trying to...
I can't quite put my finger on it.
I mean, something's... In my mind, something's not 100% right. And it could easily just be the this necromancer dude.
Yeah.
Is...
Yeah, see, I'm still split. I'm still thinking we should do it, but...
So I speak back up and say, so what is this guy's name anyway?
What's his name?
Necromancer?
Yes.
Baller sauce.
No, it's definitely not that.
His name is Irulan.
And does
I
he
don't know.
he lives nearby, or does he live in Paradiso?
He lives in we're in Paradiso.
We're in
Right.
Paradise,
But does
yeah.
he like is his
Yeah.
Is this his residence?
like
his manor is on the other side of Paradiso.
so it's in town though?
It is in town.
And the guards and whatnot haven't been. He's been doing it so secretly that the officials are not. If they're aware, they're not currently like raiding his house.
If you haven't noticed, the guards here are few and far between.
Ah, there's a wild animal outside.
It's not hard to get things past the guards here.
Well, that's because they're sunbaked.
But the guy that hired us said that this guy's been doing like experiments on people, basically killing them and bringing them back, and people just disappear around that section of town. And
Whichever you want.
really, it's creepy stuff. Once we got here and heard all those stories, they didn't tell us the whole story when they hired us. But whenever we heard those stories, we were just like, yes, do that. We can't do that on our own.
Who was it that hired you?
It was a wealthy group of paladins from Allendring. They apparently wanted some evidence to prove that who he was and what he was doing. I don't know how they heard of him, but they hired us over there to send us over here.
And who was it that hired you again?
The Paladins.
A wealthy group of paladins.
See, that sort
which
of seems to make it legit.
Which
but-
particular god did they worship?
I didn't really ask. They
Did
had
they-
a sun symbol on their chest plates. They were all wearing that full.
Wraith, what is that?
The sun symbol?
Yeah.
What's my
well,
symbol?
Yeah, Wraith. You know that certain members of the Church of Bahamut wear the sun symbol.
Yeah. Oh, the Church of the Bahamut
Mm-hmm.
as well?
As well, yeah.
Okay.
See, that sounds reasonable.
That's interesting, is it not?
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
I say we go pay the necromancer a visit after we sleep.
I think that we ought to at least crawl around over there. Just, go for a little walk, take a good look at
See, it's night
what
right
we
now,
see.
though. We just
That's true. And we've been drinking all night, so we
Right.
ought to
Yeah, we
go
need
get
to-
some sleep.
Yeah,
I
we need
prefer to
that.
do my dirty work when I'm a little lit.
Yeah,
Okay, so we'll wake up in the morning and pound a few down, and
There you go.
but I'll be back in 2 minutes.
All right, minutes are up.
okay, let's time it.
Hey, at least he has pants on.
Yeah, I know.
So you guys, they say, are you guys gonna get a place here in town? I think there's rooms here in this tavern if you're interested in finding shelter.
Yeah, no reason to go anywhere. We don't want to walk drunk.
Yeah, we
Get pulled
definitely.
over for drunken walking.
All right, so they go ahead and pay for your rooms.
Oh,
and they,
those nice guys.
Oh, cool.
Well,
Ray pays for his own while he's away.
Yeah, I think it was one of those things that they
It's a
paid.
group raid. He didn't.
Be right back. Rogar needs a nightcap real quick.
A morning
I think that's
cap.
A morning cap.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys go to sleep in your rooms, lock the doors obviously. Nothing happens throughout the night. When you wake up, all of your possessions are still on you, so you don't have to worry about anybody stealing anything from you.
Well, that's good.
I hate to bring this up. Who's got the box?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I know, me too. Until just now, everyone's sleeping, and I'm going, "Uh-oh, wait a minute." We don't
I think it's in my bag. I have in my bag one black box.
Okay, well, I didn't give you the opportunity to do anything with it, so did you do something with it before you went to sleep, or
Did my
meditated, or-
room have one of those wall safes that I can program the code?
I think it did. Yeah, back in those days, they had those everywhere.
Unfortunately, it did not have a wall safe.
Darn.
Well, what
Then-
kind of place are we staying at?
Then probably I would have forgot about it since it was such a long, hard day, and we all were drinking and eating tacos.
Yeah.
That I probably would have meditated with it.
Okay. Meet me in Los Viejos.
Oh,
He's gonna.
Okay. So, can you hear me?
yes.
So, you, as you're meditating, the world turns to black around you. Facial expressions are killing me.
I know.
Um,
I was trying to see if people were watching, trying to get clues.
All right, so the world turns black.
Yep.
And you see the same beautiful woman that Balasar was describing last. And she says, "So you were brave enough to sleep in with my artifact, or were you just too stupid to not give it away before you rested with it?"
Can she hear me like talking? Like I can talk back to her?
Absolutely.
I just forgot. It was some tacos, some elven wine, some ale. It was a long night.
That's funny. Well, just wanted to let you know that you're doing exactly what I want you to do.
Like be a good people and save innocents. Is that what you want?
Just keep on the path you're keeping on. That's all I ask.
All right, we can do that, I think.
And then you she disappears and the room forms around you again.
Okay.
All right, we can go back.
Guys.
Well, seeing all that animation between you two guys, we were wondering what the fuck's up.
Well, the original facial expressions were me over exaggerating it, and then I made Nathan laugh by my facial expressions. So the first minute of conversation was us laughing about me trying to provoke you guys into thinking something crazy
See,
happened.
it's too late. I missed the first part.
Oh. But so
You
yeah,
did.
I wasn't
Bail.
paying attention because I was watching Rick. We
So-
were making jokes and shit.
So the lady that Balazar saw as well, she was talking to me and she said we're doing exactly what she wants us to do, and that we should keep doing it. But I don't know if she's lying and trying to get us to reverse psychology, stop doing what we're doing, or if what we're doing is the wrong thing.
No, I'm thinking she wants us to bring her the box. You know, why not? We're heading towards her. Bring her the box. Could be as simple as that. So we are doing the right thing,
But,
What?
But that
as
seems
far as
what?
she's concerned.
Right.
What?
But so should we do something with the box?
No, we're gonna smack it in her face, and
I mean, I think if we
we can give it to Rodan because he's in biz right now.
yeah, I think we do need to be a little more careful about this
Yeah.
box.
I agree. Yep.
And
Okay, give it to Grief.
yeah.
I think a plate wearer should have it and put it underneath their plate.
What's that gonna
That'd
do?
be harder to steal.
I don't think stealing's the problem. I think
No,
it's
we
just,
don't-
Bullshit. Have you met Jacuzzi's group?
it's in my
Yeah,
it's
I'm
in
not worried
my
about them stealing it.
it's
We're
in my
talking about-
my bag of holding. It's like another dimension. They have to know what
Sorry,
they're
guys.
You
trying to
actually have
get.
to know that it's in there and reach in and think about the object to pull it out.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's safe there. Yeah, you missed it. Of course, my memory came through at the wrong time, and I remembered, oh, who's got the box? And because we were all sleeping.
Oh.
Yeah.
So I
and
slept with
Corey
it.
had the box, so they went up to Los
Who the
Viejos
fuck is
to
Corey?
discuss. Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, that other dude.
Yeah.
That Yad dude. And so then they came back and say it again, Corey. Tell them.
My the same woman that Balazar saw in his when he slept with it.
Yes.
Oh
Is
you
te-
talking about hot chick, huh?
Yeah, she was telling me that we're doing exactly what she wants us to do, and that we should keep doing what we're doing to help her. I assume, get her, bring her the box, or
Well, see, she might want us
Yeah.
to take out all the temples too, so she can become. Like, is Tiamat already there, or is it
So
when we
Well,
take out all the temples, it'll manifest?
are the temples? Is it a seal to keep her from coming back, or is it a way to help her come back?
See, that's
No,
what I'm wondering. If we
fine.
take out the temples, it
breaking
might
the
make her
seal?
manifest. And so that
What you've been told was that all of the temples were sealed a long time ago, and that each temple was a portal to another plane of another elemental plane. That an ancient dragon who was an avatar or a champion of Tiamat was trapped behind.
oh,
And that if they were ever all released, they could bring back Tiamat.
Okay.
right. So
Okay,
we're
so
trying to
that is-
stop that. But if
Right,
this
but
is
if
the
she's-
vision of Tiamat, she's like double crossing us, or something.
well, see, we're on a quest to do all the 5 temples, and when we do that, then we'll bring up Tiamat. When we just kick her ass, game over.
Yeah, when we
Well,
die, game over. New campaign.
Yeah, right, exactly. We're all dead. Okay, well, that was a nice long run to die. Which sounds like a very good possibility. But
What is that third name on your thing?
yeah, Kel.
So,
Yeah, yeah. My dad's always called me Cor Kelcor because that's
Well, I
because
always made fun of my mom. How could she call us the wrong name? I had one kid and called him the wrong name.
I've never been called the right name.
My mom's called me her dog's name before.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah. At least you know it's someone she cares about, you know?
Yeah. I forgot how to spell my name.
Yadrosol.
Yadrosol? Is that like a cleaner?
I think it's a douche cleaner, you know?
Oh.
All right, so you guys all wake up.
That's our new
Yadrosol-
sponsor.
Yadrosol, you didn't get quite the rest that you normally do with your evening meditation,
Okay.
but you still get up to full hit points. But you do know that if you probably had another night like this, you'd probably suffer some exhaustion.
Okay.
Yeah, you need to pass that box.
Next time we sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Before we sleep,
that
and
makes sense.
we need to do shifts again. See, I didn't think it until we were all sleeping, and I'm going, oh shit, we're
That's-
supposed to do shifts
Yep.
with someone with the box up.
Well, I guess
Cool.
we're gonna go check out this necromancer's house.
Yep. That's what I say we do. I'm
So you
sure
wake
the
up-
Dragonborn are ready to fight something.
No, it's
Well, we're not ready to fight necessarily. Let's not get ahead
Ray,
of ourselves.
You know, my brother and I are just.
I know, but
Just
All he has to
destroyed.
do is look
should-
cross-eyed at him, and they're
See,
we
gonna
should
only
go,
thing-
always
It's the only thing we agree upon sometimes.
we should still never have that as the number one objective. Let's just find
the
out.
dude's a badass. He's not going to let us tell him what to do. So I'm pretty sure it's going to battle.
Let's go look at the place.
Yeah, let's go introduce ourselves. Hey,
Yes.
this friendly group is.
Hey, are you guys doing any necromancer stuff in here that we need to know about? You just want to hand over your evidence?
I would
Yeah,
just
we're just coming here. We want to learn from you. See what you're doing.
Okay, let's go.
So you guys, the halflings are waiting for you when you get up, and they say, yeah, we'll show you where the house is. So they lead you across the city, and you see like this like really nice big building that looks like some sort of like palace on your way, and you hear Bally tell Dally, "Man, I'd love to break into that place." As they keep on walking past, and it takes you a good hour of walking to get across the city, and right on the edge, like near one of the walls, you see, and like it looks like a different kind of architecture here. It looks more like architecture from where you're from. But it looks kind of dilapidated. It looks like no one's really it's made of wood, not sandstone. It's got like some stone elements to it. But it looks like it hasn't been taken care of well. It looks like a lot of the boards are like on the side of the walls are starting to rot out. It looks like there's a hole in the ceiling. And the Jericho says, "See what I mean? Creepy."
It does look abandoned.
There's an iron fence around it, like iron pikes around it with like a big, like very big, intricate gate at the front with an eye, not like the letter I, like in the center of the gate.
Yeah, it's a viewing port. It's like the ring, the new ring thing.
Does it have an intercom system?
Yeah.
I whispered to Yad, I think maybe you want to go back to being your bird and give us an aerial view of this place. See what you can see on top. We certainly can't just knock on the gate and say, hey, let us in. We want to come and see you, Nick.
I can do that. I can. So I front flip, and mid front flip turn into an owl.
Acrobat check.
Okay.
All
Yeah,
right.
that was a good one.
Fly up high and tell us what you see.
So there's that hole in the roof. So I'm gonna fly up there and look in the hole and see if I see anything.
Yeah.
So you fly up and you go up to the hole, and all you see is an empty attic. There is one, actually, it's not completely empty. There is one object covered with a sheet near the back of the attic.
Do I see like a stairwell or like a way
A door to go
down?
There does appear to be like a trap door.
Okay.
Well, okay, and then I'll fly to the backyard. Does it have like a swing? Or
Can you find any place that we might be able to sneak in?
how big's the hole? Like, is the hole big enough for a dragonborn to go through?
I would say so. It's a pretty sizable hole. It's like I'd say it's probably about 10 feet wide. Like,
Okay,
So
yeah, big
it's
hole.
a big hole. Yeah, okay. So if I'm on the roof, can I see in the backyard? Is there anything notable back there?
you notice that there's nothing growing back there. It's all just plain dirt.
Well, it is a desert. That makes sense.
And besides that, well, make a perception check.
Perception. Bam.
Good one.
You notice near the back of the fence, there looks to be like somewhere where the ground was disturbed recently.
Like is it?
Someone buried
It's like a picket fence all the way around, right? Like a
Yeah, it's
iron
like
rod fence.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you could dig under it.
Or dig, like someone buried something there.
Yeah, see that there is someone's buried. He
All right,
buried.
who's got the shovel? I got a shovel.
Well, we
So-
got to figure out how to get in here first, and we haven't done that.
How
Who's
high's
top
the
of the fence?
fence? Yeah.
The fence is about 15 feet tall.
Oh,
And is the disturbed earth on the inside or outside of?
on the
in-
inside.
in the
All right,
backyard.
I'm tossing over a halfling. Come here.
Come here.
now,
Uh,
would
the-
Brogar be able to bend these rods?
possibly.
Oh, let's do it.
Well,
Do it.
The halfling's like, "Are you sure you want to do this in broad daylight?"
Yeah, this seems pretty. I'm with the halflings here. You know, think
Well,
of what
What's
we're
the
doing,
problem with
guys.
broad daylight?
I'm on the roof. Do I see any like guards, people walking?
You see a few people walking around. Nobody's really paying attention to you right now, but
Do you see a gate that might be picked, kind of quietly?
a lock on the
Yeah,
Yeah,
some
yeah,
way
we
to
could,
get in.
yeah, we got a bunch of lockpicks. We could try.
There is a pronounced keyhole in the front of the gate.
You know, we
See
could
if-
just try lockpicking.
Jack, see
our way in.
see if you can quietly, while we kind of muster around you, to keep you out of view. See if you can pick that lock.
All right.
Nothing
I'm in.
shady about 7 dudes standing in a semicircle around another dude.
Yeah, well, let's throw some dice.
Wait,
So
we
that's
have a
Steve's doing it.
paladin telling half pick a lock.
Well,
and-
we're having to look into seeing. This is a necromancer. A paladin finds a necromancer an evil thing. We don't.
Yeah.
We can do what we want with a necromancer.
oh, okay.
Very
I
true.
like it. I
Hey,
like it.
Yes. In
That's
fact,
right.
I will call upon you.
Oh,
So I don't think we need to be sneaky at all. I'm just gonna bust the door down.
Jack,
This is.
as soon as you touch one of your lock picks to the lock, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Whoa.
You didn't try to check for traps.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot.
Way to go.
So you feel a jolt of electricity go through it. You jump back before it really gets you hard, but
Yeah, shit. I forgot.
you take 10
Yeah.
points of force damage.
Yeah. You should have checked for traps.
Yeah, I know. 66. Oops. Sorry, fellas. It's been a while. I'm out of practice.
Okay.
And the other halflings are just kind of like laughing and like,
They're going,
yeah,
what the
that
fuck,
happened to
Jack?
us too, but we just wanted to see what you do.
Hey,
All right.
Jericho, come up and test for traps.
It's like, yeah, I already checked for traps there, buddy. This whole fence is electrified.
Huh.
Uh,
Okay. That's why they slack back.
So,
Yes, he said, Farrellin took a piss on it. And he couldn't. He said he couldn't walk straight for a week.
Like being on the third rail.
Okay.
so yeah.
But I saw Mythbusters debunk that one.
Yeah. So
Yeah, but we're not.
why
with
can't you guys all
Mythbusters.
just fly like me? Well, I guess Wraith can fly. You can fly over the wall.
I can.
Yeah, but that's not going to help.
I'm trying to understand the problem here.
Well, the whole
Well,
fence
the whole
Stand
fence is
down.
electrified.
Oh, and
Well, then
Well,
you
if you
try to
tell
get
them
it.
You're going to get blasted.
Yeah,
Okay, Balazar.
Le-
Try and bend the pipes.
If you die today, it's not my fault.
That's
what
it.
race do you want to be when you come back?
I was going to say, don't worry, Corey
Yeah.
can.
We'll get your rolls ready.
I'm gonna need Jacuzzi to just go take something to get your memory back. Because I
Memory?
I still don't know
Memory
who
or
the
memory?
You know what I said? Because I don't know who the fuck Corey is.
Sound like you got something else on your mind. Just saying.
I need you to just shut up.
So how are you getting in, Balazar?
Well, there's a gate, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna bust on through it.
Oh gosh.
What are you like, shoulder tackling it?
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm resistant to lightning.
You
Okay.
guys know
Alright.
a good coffin builder?
All right.
Anybody?
So
Give it a try.
I'm
make
resistant to lightning, so yeah.
Make an athletics check.
Here we go.
You need double 20s.
7.
I do a
Okay.
great job.
All right,
Uh-oh.
make a dexterity saving throw. Okay, so you managed to take half of the half damage because you are resistant. But let me do
It's only gonna be like 12 damage. Zap zap.
so you take 4 damage,
Woo!
and it knocks you back a little bit.
Okay.
Any damage at all? Any change?
I'm
to
on the
fence?
Okay.
It's like you saw somebody run into a brick wall.
Huh.
I'm
We
on the
don't
roof
see
clapping my
anybody on the
arms.
other side of the fence, do we? We don't see anybody walking around. We don't see anything like that.
Anyone looking out the
perception check.
windows or anything?
Okay, I am going to take my wing boots and fly over to the other side of the gate and see if I see something on the other side of the gate that might disarm it. So I take my wing boots and I fly up over the fence and land on the other side of the gate.
Sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah, is there just
Does
a
anything
training bolt?
happen? Does anything happen when I do this?
No.
Okay, now I go up and I approach the gate. I don't touch it,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm looking. Is there a handle or anything that?
There are 2 handles,
Oops.
but
Do
there's
they-
no unlocking mechanism. There's still a lock.
Hey, Rogar,
What's up?
if I give you protection from lightning, do you think you could bust through that gate
Or bend a bar.
or bend
Quite
the bar?
honestly, you casting a spell on me,
Okay,
is-
I'm gonna ask
I'm
you
just
this
not
one
very
more time.
confident.
I'm gonna ask you this one more time. If I cast protection from lightning on you, your strength, bust your ass in there.
At this moment, I sit down in my little owl form and watch with popcorn. Because this is
Yeah.
gonna be great.
I'm
Watch with
gonna answer-
anticipation.
I'm going to
Let's see
answer
what-
you one more time and say, I don't
Alright.
trust any spell that you
This is about
cast
to
on me.
happen. Can I give it protection
Okay.
from lightning?
I want to, since there's no obvious way to disarm
I
this
just
right
said
here.
I'm doing protection from lightning on Rogar, and Rogar, take it
All
away.
right, then I'm moving
And-
away from the gate.
I would
And
move away.
after he casts a spell on me, I walk up to him and I lay him out right in the face. That's wrong roll.
Oh my god!
So I would say that a natural 20 hits.
Why couldn't you use that to open the damn gate?
Because I told you.
All right, Balasar, roll a. Okay, first of all, Rogar, roll a d4
This
and
is
add your
going
strength.
well.
Yeah.
Wait, D4. A what?
A d4 and add your strength modifier.
A D4.
I told you I needed this popcorn.
I know.
Okay, so Balasar, roll a Constitution saving throw.
What?
Yeah, he's
You heard
whacking
the
you,
man.
Bowles.
Haymaker.
Just gonna see if you can stay on your feet. Yeah. So
Oh, yeah.
he socks you in the jaw like really, really hard. You see stars for a second, but you managed to stay on your feet.
Obviously, you don't understand what I just said. Get your little ass.
Now-
You guys are gonna kill each other before we.
I just was trying to make.
Wraith is on the other side of the fence, shaking his hand, going, "What are you guys going to do? Beat yourselves up before we even get inside? We're going to have 3 guys going inside."
How are you? On
Is
the
that
other
a
side
is that a
of the fence?
rhetorical
He
question?
flew over.
Yes.
Wait,
I'm
is that a
sitting there
rhetorical
yelling
question?
at you guys to stop it.
That's a rhetorical question, so I'm gonna just to prove Wraith, because you asked a rhetorical question, I come up with my other hand and take another swing at my brother.
Oh my god.
But this
Yeah.
time you just swing right over his head. He was ready for it.
Ah. Wraith looks up at Yggdrasil and says, "Do something."
What is he gonna do?
I
T-Rex
I
on.
eat more popcorn.
I think he needs to come down and peck somebody on the head.
All right, I'm gonna go open these gates because my brother insists upon it.
All right, so protection from energy, is that what you cast?
Yeah, lightning,
so,
flavor.
So you have resistance to lightning damage, so you will take half damage from any lightning damage you take.
Okay, and what kind of check is this gonna be? A
Are
regular?
you like
What
are
are
you
you-
trying to do? Are you just trying to like grab it and
Hey.
physically open it, or are you trying to just charge it, or?
I'm gonna. If they're iron bars, I'm just gonna. If I rage, do I get advantage?
What if Grief lays a bomb on it?
If you rage, you will have advantage on any kind of strength check, acrobatic, athletics, just.
All right, so
strength or-
I'm going to rage,
okay.
and I'm going to bend one bar as far as I possibly can and break it if necessary.
All right. So go ahead and make an athletics check. Actually.
Oh, that's a strength save. I'm such
Yeah.
an idiot. You said athletics check?
Yeah.
Get a good one.
Oh.
27. So that's even better. So let me do the damage here. All right, and also make a Constitution saving throw.
Cut it in half.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
So as you grab the metal bar, you feel like your muscles start to try to like lock in place. You manage to move the bar and then let go before your muscles just like grab on and just get like, literally fried like a bug. You only take 7 points of damage with your resistance.
Did the bar get moved at all?
It got moved a little bit,
Not enough
not
to go
very
through.
far though. It got moved probably far enough for Jack to get through. But
All right.
he would have to be really careful going through there, or he would bump into a bar and get shocked.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and try and go through and then unlock it from the inside.
All right, so this would be.
Check for.
I guess this would be an acrobatics check to make sure you can slip through without.
Okay, yeah, I'm going through. I'm diving through like those guys through those hoops.
Yeah, and you managed to like thread the needle just fine and do a roll on the other side even.
All right.
Does
yep.
Jericho and the gang cheer?
Yeah, actually.
They're
like,
going. That's our Jack.
Okay, Jack.
All right,
see
so
if
now
you
I'm
can
gonna
open it from
do,
this side.
Try
Do a
and-
trap.
I'm gonna check for traps on this side. And so is that thieves' tool again, or
on
Yep.
the side of the gate. Is that what you're doing, or
Yeah.
just like?
I
Yeah,
want to
the
see if I
area.
can open it up from this side.
Okay, so roll a thieves' tool check.
Yeah, I'm checking for traps first. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a good.
Good one. Good one.
So you take your thieves' tool and just kind of hold it up close to the lock, and a little bolt, like a little little shock, comes into your hand, and you pull it real quick. No damage, but you can tell that this side is still electrified.
Huh.
There's a little arc.
Okay. Whoa.
Okay, now
Dude.
there's two of us on the other side of the fence. One sitting on the roof.
Yeah, there's
Can't-
three actually.
can't-
I'm on there too. I'm there.
Can't one of you three?
No,
one
you
of
and
you
me.
four, between the
And
four of
then
you and all
Cor-
your
or,
spells,
yeah.
can't one of you cast dispel magic or something?
I mean,
Well,
Potentially.
except for this isn't magic, is it?
Could be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seems
So-
like it would be.
Well, it
Do-
seems to me like an electrified
Traps.
fence.
I don't
Traps are
see any-
mechanisms.
All right.
Wires going to it. Oh yeah,
Well-
there's a power pole over there.
yeah, I
You
was
reckon
gonna
you-
say, do I see any like control rooms connected to the fence?
Nope.
So it's just
Well,
like straight up
yeah,
magically electrified.
I've got to remove curse, but Yggdrasil's got to dispel magic.
Well, I fly on down
Yeah.
and turn back into normal me and cast Dispel Magic on the gate at 4th level.
Okay. Make a D20 roll.
D20.
Roll a good one.
It's above half.
So any spell of 3rd or lower level in the target. For each spell of higher make an ability. The DC equals 10 plus the spell's level. A successful check. I think, yeah. So, you cast the spell, and you notice that the spell magic hits the fence, and you see a flash.
And I say, ta-da! Try it again, Jack.
Try it. See again, Jack. See again if it's.
Okay,
Do
so
it-
I
do a tr-
what,
test
hold my
for-
siege tools up
Yeah,
there.
check it for traps
test.
again.
So you tentatively hold your lockpick close to the lock, closer and closer, and then it rests in the lock, and you're not shocked.
Ah,
All right, cool. So I'm
okay.
gonna go ahead and
Try to
Lock
pick
pick
it.
it.
yeah.
Roll, dude.
Yeah, these two. 21. Yeah, and with relative ease, you manage to just pop the lock open and open up the gate.
All right, cool.
Ta-da!
There we go. Yep, that dispel is what we needed.
So, guys, there's something in the back that I think we may want to try to dig up.
All right, let's go check this
All
out.
right, that'll be our excuse for wondering what's up, so we can question them.
Yeah,
Question who?
the necromancer.
The necromancer isn't out here.
Right,
No, I
right.
know.
But we might
but-
have evidence.
Yeah, I'm saying, why do we need to dig that thing up?
To
'Cause it-
find out what's there.
Okay.
It's freshly dug.
Let's go.
All right.
Okay, so
I hand a shovel to Rogar.
Don't let grief in on it. He'll start eating right off.
you go to the back fence, and you I guess you start digging up the.
Yep.
Okay.
Rogar starts digging.
All right, so you dig for a little while, and it's probably not 6 foot deep, but it's probably about 4 foot deep. Your shovel doesn't hit dirt; it hits something hard.
And I shovel the remaining dirt away.
Okay.
And,
And
I try to hit it more with a shovel and try to find an edge, and I try to whatever it is, I try to pry it open with the shovel.
All right, so there is what appears to be a metal coffin, and you pry it open, and there is the rotting corpse of apparently a woman, and there is a dress on her.
Okay.
Huh.
Dead chick. Is it like freshly dead or like is it just bones?
It looks like she's been in there for a while. In fact, the smell is pretty bad.
Does she have like any identifying marks, like any kind of jewelry or?
She does have like a gold.
She have a wallet.
She does not have a wallet.
Driver's license.
She has a gold like braided chain around her neck with an emerald. It's set in gold around her neck.
Can I cast Gust of Wind to keep the smell down?
Sure can.
Well, I think we should maybe take the necklace as an identifying piece.
Yeah, we could
But
do
this
that.
still
to
doesn't
show the
prove. This
necromancer.
still doesn't prove that. If it proves anything, it proves that she's been murdered, buried here.
Yes, and someone
It
may
doesn't
be
prove-
looking for her body. If a woman's missing, right?
Yeah.
We can say
someone
we
in
found
town is
this.
Probably.
Now, if
And
this
then-
is the necromancer's wife that died from, lung cancer,
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna
right.
feel
Then we
terrible
look-
for you,
then we have
Rogar.
pie on face.
terrible for you, Rogar.
That makes you a grave robber.
I haven't robbed anything.
Yeah, well, Yadrasil has.
No. I said we should take it. I have not taken it. I want someone else to grab it. I'm more like the supervisor, standing back, leaning on a shovel.
Telling somebody else to take it.
Yes.
Nice guy.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and grab it. I'm going to grab it because
gosh.
I'll always say, "Oh, it was just given to me." Because I think it's going to be a good identifier. Because I don't think it's his wife that died from lung cancer.
Yeah, well, I would agree that I don't think that either, but I would still sit there and say that there's possibilities that it's not as we see it.
right.
So.
Well, we'll put it
Okay.
back if it's legit.
Yes. Yes. Jack is a thief. He's not going to
Yeah,
put it
no.
back.
I'm taking it. No, I'm going to
Okay.
give it to the rightful owner. Because there's a dude in town
Okay.
that wants
Take it.
will be
Now,
happy to have it
Are
back.
we gonna put this body and put it back in there and cover it back up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we should definitely
All
fill the
right.
hole
Yeah,
back
just
in.
close the lid back,
All right.
put the dirt bag on.
There was no like
All right.
secret traps inside there, hidden pockets, compartments.
Do an investigation check.
Ooh,
Quick,
good
dig
idea.
it back up.
Well, we haven't quite dug it in. I told him to.
Yeah. All there appears to be is. Okay. Yeah. All there appears to be is the lady in the coffin with her dress and the necklace. That was all.
All right.
Okay.
I mentally note
All
what the
right.
dress looks like.
Now, do we go back into town and ask people about any missing women, or do we go
I know,
try
we'll
to
kick
find
ass
the
on this
necromancer?
I say we continue to investigate the house.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Let's
So
go.
you're gonna investigate the outside of the house. Or you're gonna try to go inside, or
We're gonna try to
Well,
go
we
inside.
can look around and see if it looks like there's any other entrance in.
Yeah, we should look in the windows and
Yeah.
Up
Be-
the
Well,
walls.
And is there a way to get to the roof? Because if we could, we should all
Oh,
go through
sweat.
the attic.
I mean, I can go up there and drop you a rope to get you up here.
Oh,
That's not a
true.
problem. If we want to, if this is what we deem the entrance, then that's what we can do.
Let's look around the outside
But I
first.
think we
see
should
if
look
there's
around.
windows, see if there's locked doors, see what
Yeah.
we can see before we start breaking and entering.
and this is your standard old house. There are windows everywhere. There's a front door and a back door.
Do we look in the windows? What do we see when we're looking in the windows?
Most of the windows are actually covered up by curtains. You do
Okay.
notice that there is one window where the curtains have kind of parted, and make a perception check.
Okay.
So you look in, and it almost looks like nobody's lived in the house for a while. It's a lot of like covered furniture, a lot of dust, a lot of cobwebs.
Huh. That's
See, he's probably got a
interesting.
basement thing going on.
Yeah, but he
Basement openings out, around the house.
Like the storm door entrance.
Right. Yeah, something like that.
Make an investigation check.
Investigation.
Ooh.
A 1 and a 20.
Well, at least your 20 was
Yeah.
the first one.
Yeah, so you look around the outside, and you do notice that there is what appears to be like a hidden door that's been partially covered up by bushes and stuff. That's very much like a storm cellar on the outside.
Huh.
check it for traps and see if
Yep.
you can open it, Jack.
Alrighty. Checking for traps.
Oh, Lord.
Oops.
Bazap.
15. Okay, you do not think it is trapped, but it does have a nice big fat padlock on it.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and try and unlock it. Pick that lock. That's better.
Wow.
That's much better.
Yeah, so you just it looks like you didn't even try to pop it open. You just like, and this was actually a fairly complex lock, but it was nothing to you.
All right. And the crowd is going wild.
Yeah.
They're like, that's why he's the best.
And that's when you look around and you notice the halflings are still standing outside the gate. They like wave at you. You're like,
Wait, they didn't come in?
no.
Oh.
Why?
Oh.
Well, probably it's a lot of people to manage.
I'm glad you understand.
Yeah.
Okay, the door's open.
All
Now
right,
it's
so-
time to send
Well, the
Rogar
door's
and
not
Balthazar
quite open.
Yeah,
in.
now let's get the brutes up here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
so-
lock's off. We haven't opened the door yet. Or
Yeah, so
Are we in the top floor?
no, we're
No,
outside.
we're
we're
down on
going
the
through the
ground level.
storm door into the basement.
Yeah.
There was a storm door outside.
Necromancers do stuff in basements.
All
Right.
So you slowly open the doors and you see wooden steps going down. They look partially rotted, and it goes into a deep, dark area.
All right.
Step on the edges.
And I
That's
say,
a Rogar Balazar
and I'm
thing.
like, Grief, do any of these look trapped to you? Like, is this an area you would put booby traps?
I put traps on everything.
So yes, okay. So
Once again,
I
send
guess I
Rogar and
should check the
Balazar
traps,
in.
huh?
is
And he did a trap check, and he rolled really badly. And he's like, "Don't see a trap at all."
okay.
Oh God.
We'll go for it, Balazar and Rogar.
Should I check for traps? Like,
Is it dark?
Grief's like, "Do you not trust my skills in searching for traps?"
well, you said you rolled shitty, so
Well, I have a grapefruit, couple grapefruits in my pack. Take one out and I chuck it down the hallway and see what happens.
You're, don't.
And so it's like dark down there.
Very dark.
So I light.
But with
I
my
light
with my
Bahamut.
dark
So
vision, do I see anything?
Dancing lights,
Okay.
and I attach them to our shoulders.
I've got a
Okay.
torch.
Yeah, no, I've got dancing lights.
All right.
cool.
And
Right.
Bahamut's
Yeah,
tooth
torch.
gives off light.
Yeah,
All right.
That's
And
what,
so-
4 orbs, right?
yeah.
I don't
4
need one.
orbs.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
I've
just
got
can see in
dark
the dark.
vision too,
Yeah.
but
You don't have dark vision.
I have the spell dark vision.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Right.
If you
Yeah.
cast a spell, yeah.
But yeah, so put them on you know,
Yeah,
Wraith,
I need one.
Wraith, Jack, you, not
Yeah.
not on me or Rodan.
Right.
And
Or
Ballas
Grief,
and Rogar doesn't need either because his sword's already glowing.
Yeah, so grief, I guess, would get the other one.
All right. So you guys are going down. Are you guys trying to go down stealthily or just?
I cast Pass Without Trace before
That's
we
what
go
I
in.
think we should definitely go stealthily.
All right. Everybody, roll a stealth check.
Still.
Pass Without
Hell,
You
Trace.
added 10 to your total because of pass without trace.
Oh gosh, how does Rogar get all stealthy?
Wraith is typically where he should be.
Yeah, but you get +10, so you're not terrible.
Yeah, but I'm going to be at the back of the pack.
Oh my
I
god,
will be
I'm the
the
worst.
Whoa.
I was very confident in my Pass Without Trace, and I just start tromping down. Thinking, hey guys,
down the steps.
we're so sneaky.
You get like a smell of like dust and mold, and you just kind of give off a little sneeze on the way down too.
Good.
But nothing seems to react to your presence, and you guys are creeping down, and
Nothing screams stealth like flashlights on everybody's shoulder.
Yeah.
true.
Well, you know what? I can turn the damn spell off.
No, I think it's a good thing.
No.
Yeah,
we
that's
need to
right.
see. This is a dark chamber.
I'm
Let's
just saying
just keep going
we
until we
need to
reach
keep
the
our
bottom.
noise to a minimum.
Yes.
Stop talking.
All right.
Okay.
I was whispering.
So, you get down to the bottom of the stairs, and you're inside of like a stone, like a fully stoned basement with a stone floor. And in front of you, taking up the entire wall, is a iron door.
Whoa. The whole wall.
Yes.
I think we should investigate for switches or something, guys.
I think that's a great
Let's
idea.
let's
Yeah,
investigate.
Do I see
Does it
hinges
look
on the
like
door?
there's any-
The hinges are out of view. It looks like they may be on the other, like on the outside of the wall that you can see.
And is there any kind of lock or handle or?
It's actually smooth surface. Like the only thing that tells you that it's a door is that you can actually see like on the right side that it kind of like has a seam, and that in the ground, like on the stone, you see like scratches where it's swung open before.
Huh.
Let's start looking around this room.
Open sesame. Since we had the Aladdin.
Yes. Oh, now look. See, I'm sponsored by Disney now.
Uh,
I had to do a wardrobe change after the coffee spill.
Can you, the rest of you, look around with
yeah,
Wraith and I?
look around too.
Yeah.
Not just me and Rogar.
I'm trying to
Yeah,
stand
okay, I
back and
was-
perceive stuff.
This is good. This is better.
Okay, so Jack, you notice that there is a small indentation near the
Oh, I see all kinds of stuff.
near near where the door opens, and it's a small little indentation, and it's about the same size as the necklace that you acquired from the
Oh,
grave.
Well, that's convenient.
Yeah,
it
should
is. He took
should
the
I-
necklace and he
should I
spots
put
it.
in
Wait.
there?
How did
Well-
we? Where was this necklace again? I missed
This
it.
was on the zombie
On
lady.
the lady.
We assume she's a zombie.
Yeah, I don't see how. Yeah, why? they
Well,
put that
go
in
look
there.
around, explore it, see what you see.
Well, I just did. I see that thing. Should I go ahead and try and see if the necklace opens the door?
Absolutely.
All right. So I take the necklace out of my pocket
Okay,
and,
and
touch it to the indentation.
and the necklace actually glows for a second,
Whoa!
and the door starts to slowly swing towards you.
Holy shit!
You may want to move out of the way a little bit.
Yeah.
I dodge out of the way.
Yeah,
Man.
So
Acrobatics.
you all back up.
You backflip out of the way.
We all back up.
All right, so you all back up, and as you enter, you notice that you don't see where the light source is coming from, but light is coming from where this door is opening, and it appears to be some sort of vault. Inside, there are like the floors are like inlaid copper, and there are chests lining the walls. And in the center of the room, there are 3 statues. One like stone statue in the middle, and 2 iron statues flanking it.
Whoa!
What do they look like?
They look like well, the stone statue almost looks kind of like, well, in our world, like an Egyptian god of some sort, and the iron statues almost look like very large suits of armor. And both of the iron statues have like swords that are made out of the same material that are like held up to their chest and pointed to the ground.
Do they look like are they all facing us?
They are facing the door, yes.
Do they look like they can be rotated, or have are there like drag marks or movement marks near them, or they look like they've been there like that for a long time?
They have cobwebs and stuff on them, so they look like they've been there for a while.
And
But
you said
they're
there's
probably
chests
coming to
around
life.
the outside?
Yeah, there are like treasure chests lining the walls.
Well, you know what that means, boys. We found free loot.
Yeah.
How tall is this room?
The room is probably 35 feet tall.
Okay, big
wow.
room. Do I see any other doorways into this room?
This one way in, one way out.
So this very well could have been just a secret storage that if this lady lived here. See, now I'm thinking more of a whoever killed this lady or however she died, I don't think she let people know that this was her stuff.
Jack, why don't you check some of those chests and see if they're trapped? Let's start with that. Let's take a look at the chest.
And
but
while
I'm
While
still
he's
worried
doing
about
that,
these
I've got my
statues.
eyes fixed on the statue.
I do too.
Okay, so I'm gonna take see if it's trapped. I'll take the first one on there's chests on both sides going in.
There's chests lining the walls all around.
Okay.
And those are covered in cobwebs too, like they haven't been touched in a long time.
Yeah, nothing in this room looks like it's been touched in a long time.
Huh. I'll just check the first one on the left.
Okay.
Yep.
Woo! Woo!
Natural 20. All right,
We've had
so
some hot dice today.
you kneel down and look at the chest, and you don't see any kind of mechanism that could be trapped.
All right. So
Open
I'll
it.
unlock it. Is it locked?
Okay, so as soon as you touch the chest, though, it's not mechanically trapped, but there is a large alarm noise.
Oh
And-
gosh.
The door starts to quickly
Oh.
Uh-oh.
and slams behind you.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
See, we knew there was something wrong here.
Yeah. So
You hear whoa, 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 and then
is it
suddenly
coming?
We're gonna have company.
the statues that are in the middle,
They come
you hear
alive.
creaking, and
Yeah, I figured they were coming alive.
I did too.
I cast
That's
blur
why-
from my cloak
That's why-
before
That's
anything
why
happens.
Yad and I are looking at them.
Yeah.
all right, so
Here we
You
go.
did hear me right that I cast blur before.
I did hear that.
As soon as I started moving, I'm blurred.
Yeah,
So
that
I
sounds like a
believe
good
it is
idea,
a
Blur.
good time for everybody to roll initiative.
I don't get my blur.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure, or yeah, sir.
Initiative.
Yeah, which one?
Yeah, you blur. You're blurred. You're blurry.
Or was it yeah, sure, sir?
Okay. Oops.
Oh my god. All right.
Yeah, there I am.
At the bottom. I always know where to
There I
find Wraith. I gotta slide my
Yeah,
screen way
You can
down.
always find Wraith.
All right.
Yeah, I did suck.
I will take that nat 20.
I believe you will.
Yeah, you'll go first.
That'll be good. I love it when Bahamut's 2 strikes
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, I like when he's
Alright.
in their face.
So, Rogar, it is your turn. Why are you damaged? Oh, yeah, because of the
Yeah.
lightning. Never mind. The
Well, the alarm got me excited because that usually means danger, and
His danger
probably
sense was
means I get to
tingling.
kill something. So I'm just getting right up. Well, first I'm gonna rage. And
Are you still
then I'm
raging
gonna-
from the outside? How
No,
long?
it wore off.
Okay.
I run up, and I swing recklessly at the statue.
The
Okay.
middle one?
Twice.
Stone one. Ooh.
I believe a nat 20 does hit.
Beautiful.
You're attacking the middle one, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Splat.
And then I attack a second time. I'll figure out the damage here in a minute. I'm gonna savage that one. So, oh gosh, look at this math.
So 40 on the first one, right? 20 times 2?
Yep.
And then
oh no,
21.
It's 26. It's 26 times 2, ain't it?
19 plus 3 is 22.
Where do you get
times
19?
2. 14 plus 5 is 19.
But
Oh no,
is
wait,
it-
that's never mind. Okay, yeah, I looked at that wrong. It's 14 plus 3. So yeah, so 17 plus 3 would be 20 times 2 is 40. Yeah. Okay, so 40 on the first one.
which
Alright,
is a
the
hell of a
second one-
hit.
Oh hell
You-
yeah.
You still got to add +4 in the first one, so that would be
Why are you adding +4?
rage damage.
Oh,
Or
is it
plus
pl-
3? Sorry.
Well,
Plus-
I added the plus 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so 18 on the second one plus 3 is 21.
61 points in a round of combat? That's pretty nice.
That's a good one. Nice pounding.
pretty nice.
Yeah, and you notice some cracks starting to form in the statue, but it's still doing okay. Balasar, your turn.
All right. I'm going to. I don't know if they're going to be resistant to lightning, but there's only one way to find out. Can I move this far? Oh, no. Forgot how to do this ruler thing. Yeah, I can move this far. Ready?
Cool.
No, not that square. Thank you. Now I'm going to cast lightning across them all.
Yep. Good one.
Okay. Roll it up.
And I'm gonna cast it as a level 4 spell because I didn't even know I could do that shit until now. And I'm gonna empower it.
Cool.
Use a sorcerer point.
Pound them.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
Wow, that did not do.
Yeah, you got
No.
4 1s and 3 2s.
Yeah.
Crappy ass roll.
So
How many can you-
reroll?
Yeah, don't.
4.
Well, I would re-roll the 4 1s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's just bad.
Well, roll good and you'll be all right.
Yeah, roll 4 6s now, and
Yeah, that'll increase by 20 damage.
holy
Not
shit,
bad.
pretty good.
Not
Yeah.
bad.
You did roll 2 more 1s though. So
It shows 2 5s and 2 6s on my
Yeah,
screen.
that's what I see.
I show 3 5s and a
3
6.
5s
Boy,
and a
we
6.
all got different stuff.
well, I'm
Yeah.
looking
Yeah, I
at the
show 3 5s and a 6.
Oh, I'm looking at. Oh, yeah, over here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is 3 5s and a 6.
Yeah, that's
Not a-
just the
not a-
display though. You rolled a 13.
Right. Over here, you rolled a 13.
Yeah, why is that?
Programs made by people,
Oh.
computers, random
Yeah, we have to
numbers.
go with the one over here, don't we? I would
So
imagine.
what
Yes.
is that? 20.
13 and 14.
So 22.
No.
23.
23 damage.
Yeah.
Wow, that is That's
No,
the
no,
weakest-
23 plus 6, so 29.
That's the weakest lightning bolt I think I've ever cast this whole game
And you cast it at higher level.
at a higher level.
You had
Yeah.
to take 3 2s and 2 1s. Like
Well,
that's,
you
that's
could have been a
just shit.
barbarian like me, but you decided to be a weak ass sorcerer. So
All right. So the stone one seems to take full damage. The 2 metal ones don't seem to take full damage.
Huh. Oh, so
Okay.
they maybe resist to lightning.
Or they
Then
made
I
their dex
whispered,
saves.
all let's concentrate on the stone when we got to get one of them down.
Yep. That's who I'm going.
I
Okay.
have an
But it's
idea
the
what to do with that.
Other guy's turn first.
Yeah.
All right. So first. Okay, the one on the right. He is going to come down here and flank Rogar. And he is going to make a swing.
fail. He's gonna fail hard, man. He's gonna hurt
So-
himself.
So he's swinging his sword. He rolled a 30.
Yeah, he's gonna not hit.
Wow.
So that's a 24 points of slashing damage halved, so 12.
Good thing you're raging.
And he's gonna do another sword attack at Wraith,
Okay.
and that's a 31.
Jesus,
Holy
that
shit.
hit too. Boy, this guy. My
Are they
armor class doesn't
giants?
help with these
Are
guys.
these guys considered giants?
They are golems.
Oh,
Golems.
higher every.
You took
No.
14 points of damage, Wraith.
Okay, I'm in my circle here.
That's good.
All right, so it's now Grief's turn, and Grief's like, I'm not equipped to fight this kind of thing.
You got bombs.
He's
Come on,
like,
dude.
that's what I'm gonna do. So he throws a bomb.
Show us those animations.
Right there.
Yes.
All right.
Good.
God,
Yep,
these
that's a good
3D
spot.
graphics are amazing.
Yeah.
And so they have to make a dexterity saving throw. Oops. Okay, so the iron golem does not succeed,
Cool.
The stone does succeed and takes half damage, but you notice that even though it took the full force of the damage, the iron golem seemed to absorb the fire, and it looks
Holy
a little
shit.
bit. It looks like he's in better physical condition than before the explosion.
Oh,
my
that-
God, we
that's-
can't do fire on those
That's not
guys.
good. That changes my plan.
Yeah, it sure does.
Holy shit, that's not good.
Right.
So the wall of fire is now what, a circle of healing for these guys?
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Great.
Yeah.
Erase,
Alright.
erase, erase.
Jack, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna go after the stone guy, and since he's engaged, I get sneak attack, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so longbow, pounding. Oh my
Oh.
god! Oh, I got lucky though. Thank God.
Yeah, that is
Double ones.
that is
Holy shit.
amazing.
There we go. That's a little
That's a little bit better.
Yeah.
Found him. Get some damage. 2 sneak attack. That's better. Somewhat better.
Mm-hmm. So that is 27 points of damage. Okay, and it's the cracks are starting to spread on the stone golem's surface, and it looks like it's about to.
Alright, cool, we're getting
a
it.
few more good hits, and it's probably gonna fall down. All right, so now this guy's turn. He's coming towards Balazar, and he's gonna make a sword attack. A 20, not a natural, but a regular 20. And that's 30 points of slashing damage.
Oh my
Holy
god.
shit.
And he's going to swing again.
Oh my god.
I'm about to die.
Better miss.
Didn't you cast blur? That
yeah.
gives.
Oh, you know what? With disadvantage, it'd still be a 20 because he rolled a 20 and a 22.
Wow.
Oh my god.
So the second swing with disadvantage, it's a good thing it was a disadvantage because he rolled a natural 20 and a 31. So the 31 hits,
Oh my
Uh,
god.
God.
and it's 20 points of slashing damage.
So how much is that total?
50.
Good
Oh.
lord. And
Who was that on?
balls.
Balls.
Holy
Oh shit. Hold on. That's not.
You got zero.
You're not, you're not dead yet.
Your
Not-
hit points are Nan.
Please let me. Why? What the hell?
What did you do?
Oh, I turned off the num lock. That's why I was like, "What the
There.
hell?" There
I
we
fixed
go.
it for you. So Balasar's looking real bad.
I'm gonna need some help.
He took 2 giant swings with this iron sword, and he's bleeding out.
Yeah,
I-
I've got cloth.
I can heal you for 7.
No, it's good.
All right, so Rodan is going to come over here, and he's gonna do 2 repelling blasts. Well, actually, he's gonna come about right there. He's gonna do 2 repelling blasts with his Eldritch blasts to see if
Alright.
he can push him away a little bit.
If he gets pushed away, does Balazar get a
Nope.
attack
No,
of
because it's
opportunity?
not by his own means.
No.
Right.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So 22 hits.
Pound him.
So 14 points of damage. And pushes him back 10 feet. And tries it again. Hits again.
Pound them.
9 points of force damage.
Nice. Way to go, Rodan.
Good.
Okay. So that's going to do it for Rodan's turn. Yadrsil, your turn.
Now, I don't want to make anybody mad, so if someone says no, I won't. But I feel like we need some fodder out here. You know, a bunch of
Yeah.
mobs.
Right.
I can get a lot of monsters out on the table, but it will slow combat down considerably.
It's still, we need it. These guys are tough.
Yeah. So more than 4, you mean?
No, he gets 8, don't you?
Well,
He can do 8.
I can technically do 16.
Ooh.
No, we don't want
I'm
that.
not doing 16. I am gonna do 8.
All right, I'll
If-
go for 12.
You get the options 4, 8, or 16.
Well,
Uh,
could he, if he goes 8, Montressor, couldn't he just like do one roll for all of them and it'd be the same?
Boy,
like when he
that's risky if
attacks?
you miss.
that's real risky if you miss.
Yeah, I don't want to
like,
summon 8 seahorses, and
Yeah,
they
that
all
would
just
be
die
bad.
immediately. I mean,
Yeah.
it's gonna. I will make them just run and attack as fast as possible.
Do it. We
All
need
right.
it.
Yeah,
We're
go
in
ahead. do the
trouble.
8.
So I'm gonna do 8. I had to cast at 5th level to get 8 half-level creatures.
Okay.
So
Alright.
So go ahead and
You got to roll numbers.
I got to roll 8 of these. If I do 8 d20s,
Okay, so a 3 is a black bear,
Good.
a 13 is a reef shark,
I'm not even gonna put them on the table.
4 is a black bear,
Cool.
5 is a crocodile,
All right.
1 is an ape,
All
Good.
right.
Decent.
6 is a crocodile,
Cool.
16 is a swarm of wasps,
All right.
and
Yeah.
8 is a giant goat.
Cool.
Those aren't bad. Only one,
that was
one
good.
sea
Just one
creature.
miss.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Sea creatures
So now-
flopping around.
Now you gotta put them where you want them.
Okay, so he sets them up.
Yeah,
Okay.
black bear. Though it is a small room, they will be.
Right. Yeah. There's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not too far to go in this place. Yeah, I think that was a good idea
I do too.
because.
If anything, it'll help make them attack others.
Right.
See, that's it. Yeah.
So, I mean, there's all kinds of good things that could come from this.
So first,
So they have the same addition order as you, right?
yes. So I want to. I'm gonna run over here behind Jack, just to get as far away as possible. And I'm gonna move this bear here and bite that iron golem.
All right.
So he should have flanking, right? Because he's
Yep.
flanked by the.
Yep.
So the bear makes 2 attacks, one with his bite and one with its claws.
Both are at advantage. So,
It's not a
The-
natural 20.
right.
A
the
20 and-
claws, the claws miss. The bite hits.
18 misses?
Yes.
Holy crap.
Bummer.
5 points of damage.
Okay.
Okay, the other bear is gonna come over to this stone one and bite that stone one. Same thing. A bite and a claw at advantage.
Okay. Okay. They both hit. The stone has a lower AC.
Yeah, obviously. That's nice,
so 13
too.
points of damage.
Okay.
The ape, where's the ape? Here. He's gonna run over here and hit this other stone golem. The ape.
Iron Golem.
That's the
yeah,
iron
yeah,
golem.
the iron golem
Yeah.
gets 2 fist attacks.
All right. The first one misses. The natural 20 just misses. No, I'm just joking.
So 14 points of damage
That would
14.
suck.
from the monkey punch.
All right.
That crocodile in the back, he will just attack that guy as well. The
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
18, that misses, right?
Yep.
Okay. Then this one's gonna come up here and bite the stone one. Twenty-two hits.
22 hits.
Bite him good.
6.
Okay.
And it's grappled unless you make a DC 12 I guess strength save.
An 18.
So it gets out.
Yeah.
The wasps will attack the stone one as well. It gets
Oh, you know what?
what?
The Iron Golem, he's taking less damage than it seems like he should be taking from those attacks.
The piercing and the slashing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes
You would
sense.
probably need blunt damage,
That or magic, but yes.
but not fire.
So
Mhm.
the swarms attack the stone one. 16.
16 does hit. Oh no, just misses actually. Sorry.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It swung
So
through
that-
the air. So the goat backs up and then charges. The
Okay.
top guy and his charge attack. Come on, hit him. Nope, he does not have flanking.
Mm-mm.
Bomber.
15. He just kind of like pounds off of the Iron Golem, leaving no damage.
I think that was everything.
Yep, I believe it was.
Okay, I'm done.
All right.
That was a lot of rolling.
So
Yeah, but you did it pretty quick, so that
Yeah.
So, yeah, you did. You did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't a problem.
So the stone golem
Is
looks at
surrounded.
looks at Rogar, and a little gem that is like embedded in its forehead lights up blue for a moment. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh gosh, no.
He's so
No.
Come
smart.
on, come
Like,
on.
within 10 feet. And make one for the ape, the crocodile, the giant wasp, and the other
Bear.
and the
This is
bear.
bad. Don't I get advantage on wisdom throws with wraith or something?
You're not
Mm-mm.
in his range.
You're not in my circle.
And those double threes didn't help much anyway.
On team, please something.
Okay.
Man.
So, everything failed.
Yep.
So, your
So-
speed is now halved. You can't use reactions. You feel your body start to slow down. You can either take an action or a bonus action, not both. And that's for everything affected.
Holy
And you
shit.
can you can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
As an action?
No, it's just at the end of your turn you can make another saving.
To see if you break free of it.
Yeah, see if you break free.
Okay.
All right, Wraith.
Okay, Wraith hastens to Balazar's side. Come on, switch guy. There you go. And does a lay on hands, which gives him, and he puts it all on him. So
Is that
it's 45 points
Yeah.
onto Balazar. And by moving to there, I think that puts my circle in a goat and Balazar and even the crocodile. Won't that give them advantage?
It will give them advantage on saving throws. That's correct.
Yep. Okay. And that's my action, so it uses me up.
Okay.
Balazar, add 45 points to you.
What?
There.
God, it's almost all my health.
All right, Slogar, your turn.
What?
Slow.
Slogar. Like it. I'm just gonna take a swing recklessly at the stone.
Yeah, let's get
Finish
rid
out
of
the
one
stone
guy.
dude.
Maybe you can finish him off.
Yeah.
Let's hope
Turn
so.
him to dust.
28 hits.
That 21 plus 4 is 25. And then I'll swing second time. Be good to me. 29. Oh. I'm gonna savage that one and see what happens. I'm gonna take the first one. So
Okay.
20.
So 20 plus 21, so 41 points of damage. All right, so How do you want to do this?
Nice.
Oh,
Good.
Remember,
Yeah.
remember you're
so
slow.
the one behind me, I run up his back.
No,
and I
remember
jump.
you're slowed for this. So.
Oh, it's all in slow motion. So like everybody's watching this like it's
You
nature.
tiptoe up his back.
So I run very slowly up his back, and I twirl and flip, and I bring down the Holy Avenger right on the head of this thing, and it just shatters in a
All
zillion
right.
pieces.
All right, and
It's all real slow, by the way.
Yeah, and as it shatters, you shatter the gem in its forehead, and
Mhm.
you feel your muscles return to normal, and you're not slow anymore.
Oh, cool.
Good.
Yeah, you broke the spell for everyone. Yeah, did you guys happen to see that little kid in like Pee Wee baseball running slow mo from third to home?
Oh yes, I did.
That is so funny. Yeah, he's just this little kid.
Yes.
He's doing his own slow motion running from home, third to home. It's so funny.
No, but we'll have to find it after this.
Yeah,
All right,
just the
Balasar,
slow mo reminded me of it.
Yes.
your turn.
All right. So
We got to figure out what's gonna hurt these guys
I'm gonna try something.
Oh Lord.
because the lightning didn't work good.
Nope.
Fire doesn't work good.
Yeah, fire heals them. The lightning may have been okay. They may have just saved.
Well, he still didn't take as much damage, so they're resistant. At least it seems like.
Well, they also get
They
a.
actually just made their saving.
They
throws.
make deck
Oh.
saves.
Oh, okay. Oh, I thought it was resistance why they didn't.
How
take it.
tall are these things?
I'd say probably around 15 feet tall.
Okay,
How tall is the goat?
he's a little guy, like 4 feet tall, 3 feet
But
tall.
he's giant.
That's
If I cast a
He's
spell
a giant
over his
goat,
head,
but he's still a goat.
if I cast
Giant
a,
goat. But he's small.
If I cast a spell,
Still a goat.
and I shoot it over his head,
I'll allow it.
yeah. If you're shooting up at the iron golem's head,
Yeah, you'd be plenty of.
I would think you would just hit. You might
The
have to
golem.
move away from Wraith. You might blast Wraith in the face.
Yeah, because you're kind of like right in Wraith, so you'd have to move a little bit away from Wraith.
okay. So I'm going to move. Nope, that's the wrong thing. You'd actually- Here.
Yep. that'll
And-
work.
Let's see. I cast that correctly, so I don't. mess up. No.
Found him.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if this is gonna do what I'm thinking it's gonna do.
I rolled 8 creatures faster than this.
Yeah.
You gotta be thinking about these things when it's
Only
not
7.
your turn. Yeah, one of them was a reef
He
shark
didn't
that
roll
never
for the shark.
that
yeah.
never got on the board.
yeah.
Yeah, so that doesn't. I can't. If it creates a field, does that shoot over someone's head and then create the field, or does it create the field?
What are you trying to do?
So I'm just going to cast the spell and you can see it.
Okay, just click it and show it in the screen. Ice Storm. Okay, so let me look up Ice Storm.
Doesn't that lands on the ground, doesn't it?
I believe so.
But it's a 20-foot.
It just
Oh.
appears where you want it to, I think.
Okay, so that doesn't have to shoot over someone's head.
No.
Right. It just comes straight
Okay.
down.
Just come straight down, but an ice storm sounds good.
I was curious if the ice would, since fire heals them. I wonder if they're
That's a good
take double damage from ice.
good way to thought.
While everybody's distracted with the statues, Rogar is going to relieve himself.
Okay.
On the stone statue? Nice.
Good thing you aren't slowed
But,
anymore. I mean,
Yeah, but I'm also that's also empowered. Do I get to re-roll any of that?
I have no idea how
Um,
that works.
it's 2d8, so I guess you could, well,
There's 2d8
Yeah,
bludgeoning, and then there's ice damage, which is 4d6.
so I mean, I guess you would be able to re-roll something if you wanted to.
So, The
So
46.
where are you casting it, by the way? Did I put that in your spells?
No. Cast
Yeah,
on that
yeah,
one.
under Balasar spells, Ice Storm.
Oh shit, I did.
Click it and drag it to the screen.
Okay. Turn spell.
And it does say when you roll spell damage, you can spend to reroll any number of damage dice. So it can be the d8s, the d6s.
How does this thing work?
You drag it
Just
and
click
drop it
drag
on
to
there.
the screen.
Oh,
Like-
just drag it.
Yeah.
Good
it's a lot
lord.
larger than I thought it was. Okay.
Well,
Wow, so
just kill everything. Oh my god. You literally attacked every one of my animals.
All right.
here, I'll leave the.
I
I'll
sure
leave
hope
the-
this works.
I think it like for a spell like that, you have to actually have the whole thing fit in the room. Like you can't like
Okay.
have it spill out the edge. So
Okay, so yeah, I'd have to do it like that.
Yep.
Oh, look, you
So
avoided
at
the
least there's
goat.
the goat there.
Sorry for your goat.
No, the goat's still fine.
Yeah, I know. And he's about to ram you. Lord.
All right, so let's make some.
Are you
Yeah.
re-rolling any of your dice?
Yes. So I'll use a sorcerer's point to careful spell it as well, so that they take half damage. How's that?
Yeah, they automatically faster saving throws. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what's the DC? What's your spell save DC? 12.
Yeah.
Mine is
12.
16.
What says 12 there?
Oh, for the spell.
Yeah.
So which dice are you re-rolling? You can re-roll 4, right?
I'll do the 2 3s and the 2, and I guess I'll leave the other ones alone.
You don't want to re-roll the 4 on the d8?
I could try.
Well, I mean, if you're by your logic, if you're re-rolling the 3s, you should re-roll the 4.
Okay. Sure.
I don't know if you should re-roll 3s and 4s.
I wouldn't re-roll the 4, but whatever.
I'm gonna re-roll the 3s. 2s and 3s.
That's
Oh
better.
my god.
That's why I don't know if you should statistically re-roll 3s.
Yeah.
I
I'm
don't.
gonna use a point of inspiration because that was shit.
You can't.
Inspiration is only for D20 rolls.
God dang it. What about?
Alright.
That's
about-
d12s,
what about
20s
luck?
too.
Lucky's D20 rolls.
God dang it.
So you did 1
No.
less damage. So you did 22.
No, we keep the higher.
No.
No, you take the new total. That's
Oh,
what
you
the
take
thing.
the new
We
total.
looked at it last week.
Ah,
All
that's
right,
right.
so 22 points of damage. So they all saved actually, so they take half.
So do the golems take any extra for cold or bludgeoning? Like, are they
It-
vulnerable to those?
It does not appear so.
Okay.
What?
Jeez.
Holy
Iron
shit.
is not.
It was a
blood
good
damage?
idea.
So half of it's 11, right?
Yes.
Damn, I thought that the blunt damage would.
Would wreck all my animals. You're right.
No, animal. No, it's not what I thought would happen. Not the animals. I thought it would do bonus damage to the iron.
No, it's cool. All my animals, thank you.
It was a good idea. It just
Yeah.
it
Just-
was
Yeah.
the case.
Just
See, we
didn't
gotta
work.
try stuff because you
Yeah.
don't know till
No,
you
I considered it a good try.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
not like
I'm
you
not
screwed
faulting
up.
you for trying at all.
No.
Oh,
I'm just faulting you for hitting every one of my animals. As an
Now
animal
that-
lover, I'm mad. I think it's fine to try cold and bludgeoning on the big guys.
And in this
Well, it
case,
does
I see
both.
both
It does
sides. I understand what you tried, and I understand Yadrisel's ticked off.
All right, so
not as much as the goat.
But
the goat's gonna charge your ass though.
Oh, you hit me for half points. Oh, here, I'll hit you half.
The Yeti wants us to call PETA with all that animal abuse.
He would.
He said we have a lizard over here abusing animals.
all right, so it's this golem's turn here. He looks towards the ape and the bear, and an opening in his mouth opens up, and a spray of poison comes out.
Ooh.
Good thing bears are immune to poison. Oh god.
Ooh.
Oh, that looked good.
Yeah.
God, these
All right.
graphics are too intense.
Can't handle it.
All
Hey,
right, so they need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. Here's the apes.
ooh, the ape wanted to take a hit.
And the black bear.
Okay.
That's a little better.
All right, so they both take 45 points of damage.
Whoa.
I'll just delete them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, but that was better than it going on Rogar.
Yep. And that's the end of that column's turn.
At
right,
least
so-
that took him away for one round.
It's now Grief's turn, and he's like, I don't want to throw another bomb at
No,
these
no,
guys.
no.
What should I do? I'm just gonna hide. And so
Okay.
He's got a short bow.
Oh god, he threw up everywhere.
So he's gonna go into the corner here and make a stealth check. All right. He thinks he's well hidden, but he's not. Everybody sees where he went. Jack, it's your turn.
Holy shit. Okay, so I might as well take this lower golem, right?
Yeah. What did you
Yep.
do the first round? I can't even remember. It's been so long.
He
What's
shot.
that?
He,
Yeah, I shot
the
the
stone
stone.
golem.
Oh,
yep.
Okay, so the longbow.
And did a
pound.
sneak attack.
you'll get sneak attack here too if you hit.
Yep, that should hit. All right, finally rolled decent there. And
Yeah.
pound him.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, much
30
better.
35.
Damage.
Much better.
Yeah, that was better.
And you attack the one at the bottom? That's what you
Mhm.
said? Okay, good. All right. Did that do it for you?
Yeah, as a bonus action, though, I think I might hide here behind. Oh, he's not really there, right?
I'm there. No, that's me.
Oh,
Yeah.
You guys each step behind each other
Yeah.
trying to hide.
Everybody's hiding in the corner behind chests.
oh, gee, I hid well also.
Yeah.
We both
Alright.
think we're hidden.
You guys are in the corner high-fiving yourselves. You're like, yeah, we're so hidden. No one sees us back here.
So let me do
The
a
whole room
measurement
sees
here.
us.
15. Okay, so looks like Balasar's gonna be just out of the range of this, but so this the top golem is gonna do the same thing with the poison spray.
I'll just delete my guy.
Um,
Well, leave him there to take some off of Wraith.
all right, so make a Constitution saving throw, Rafe.
Okay. Constitution saving.
That's pretty good.
Hey,
Nice.
the goat road is 20. I don't think it's gonna matter.
All right, so I have to actually type this one in because for some reason whenever I click the attack, it just shows what it does. All right, so the damage was 59, so half of that is what you take, Wraith. So
Yeah.
So 29, right?
29 points of damage.
That's why I deleted my goat.
Yeah.
Even at full health, he didn't make it.
Oh, yeah? What's his full health?
19.
Oh.
Yeah. All right, so Rodan's turn. He is going to cast a fireball. I'm just joking.
Yeah, he should.
Wait, no, Rodan.
He's actually going to do 2 Eldritch Blasts at this one, the bottom one. That one. Eldritch Blast. Natural 20.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
And the second one is a 19. The 19 misses.
Wow.
Oh, holy shit.
Yeah, those guys are
They have a 20 AC.
tanky
Pounding.
bastards. Come on, big die.
All right,
Yeah, but
so
does that AC? Wouldn't they have a is there a different thing as spell AC and armor?
There's a spell DC and there's armor class.
So would I'm so AC counts towards spells too?
Yeah, it's a spell attack. You're trying to attack it. It's armor class is whether or not you
Yeah,
hit
but
it.
it's armor class for.
No, that's armor class. Period. That's the way we've
Yeah.
always played. That's the rules of the game.
Oh no, I'm just
Yeah, no,
just
that's
asking a question.
I mean,
you're, the spell DC is for something different.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Spell
Okay.
DC is like for saving throws.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just
what?
put it-
How'd he hit?
So 18 points of damage.
And doubles
Did he
because
push
of
him
the
back?
20?
He didn't do the pushback because he thought he would squash your alligator.
That's smart.
All right, Yadrsil, your turn.
Well, I closed the game. Hold on. I hit the back button on my mouse and it like
I did that once too.
it popped me out. Okay.
Yeah,
So
that doesn't do anything to the stream, right?
no. Well, they saw my screen go back.
Yeah, but I meant.
Yeah, no,
it
we're
doesn't,
still
like,
fine.
turn it. Yeah.
Mm-mm. So the alligator, being the badass he is, I guess it's a crocodile. Excuse me.
That's right.
He's gonna slide around to this side to get the flank.
All right, because he's after WoW.
Exactly, and he's gonna bite with advantage.
Ooh.
I
Good
would say
thing.
20 natural 20 hits.
Yeah.
12 points of damage.
And then it's double, right? Or
Well,
did-
that was the double, but then it's
Oh.
I think it's halved because he's the iron guy.
All right,
Oh.
fellas, I need to depart.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
actually going to suggest maybe we pick up from here next time.
all right.
If you
Well,
want, well, let's let you finish your animal.
Yeah,
Corey
finish
can finish
his.
out his.
Because
Yeah.
then I get to start.
Okay.
No, the other dude will get to start.
No,
No.
he's dead.
Oh,
He's
he's dead.
dead.
Okay, never mind. Yep.
So if I go here, will this alligator be flanking that alligator?
Yeah, where was he?
He was here.
Okay, yeah.
If I go here, will you give me flanking?
Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna bite that guy too. Oh yeah, they also that missed. But the first guy
Oh.
needs to make a DC 12 or he's grappled.
Okay. Strength,
Yeah.
24.
Well, he
I'm
makes.
guessing he saved.
All right. The
bear's
black
moving.
bear, he slid in behind, and he gets a bite and a claw. I assume a 16 and an 11 do not hit,
Nope, they don't.
and then the wasps.
Yeah, let's see them do some badass damage.
18. That doesn't do anything, right?
Yeah. The stingers just kind of impact on the surface of the stone golem and nothing happens.
It
All
doesn't
right.
surprise me. Stinging a stone.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna call. Oh my God, lightning! Okay, it covers the whole room, so I'm gonna just. Can I delete that? Like we assume.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let me look at the spell real quick. If is it like if the
Oh,
room is not big enough?
Yeah, you might need 100 feet. That may be a problem.
Let me look at call lightning.
What? So this is for your dude's turn now?
Yeah. Yeah, you need to see 100 feet directly above you, so it's not big enough. So I do not cast Call Lightning because I know that won't do anything.
Right.
Because I'm not a noob. Or I'm not that big of a noob. Well, God, I got nothing. Well, then I guess I'm just going to run up to here and cast Cure Wounds on Wraith.
Thank you.
Well, wait till you see what it is.
Yeah, I'm going
It's
to
7
cast...
points. I'll take 7.
Hey, it's going to be more than that. 10. And then
See?
I throw
Score.
a healing word as my bonus action and heal you for another 2.
All right. Well, thank you. Hey,
I
I'll
hate
take
those
it.
four-sided dice.
Yeah, they're so terrible. I always roll ones. Okay, that'll be my turn.
All right. So I guess that's where we'll pick up next time.
That
All
sounds
right,
good.
Sounds good.
Wednesday,
Me on top.
Wednesday 6:30. Everybody that's still in the stream.
Wednesday 6:30.
The Yeti,
Wednesday,
has
6:30.
already told his work to not bother him. That he's posting signs on his door that says from 6:30 to 8:30. I'm busy.
Busy. That's